Hi, welcome back, or welcome to Ebb ASMR. Tonight we are going to be doing some eyes closed word games to help you sleep. So, first, I need you to close your eyes so that you can listen to me and focus on my words. Now, let's begin. First, I am going to give you a word and I want you to spell it for me, okay? So your first word is map. You can either spell it in your head or out loud, whatever works best for you. Your next word is book. Good. Nose. Good. Shirt. Good. Green. Good. Telephone. Part. Mouth. Rodent. Tomorrow. Restaurant. Good. Next, we are going to be spelling words, but I want you to spell them backwards. So, for example, if I told you map, then you would spell P-A-M. Let's begin. Your first word is face. Good. Next is pencil. Good. Next is pants. Pink. Five. Back. Fan. Mirror. Novel. White. Good. Next, I am going to give you a word and I want you to tell me a synonym or a word that has pretty much the same meaning to that word. If you're having trouble thinking of an exact match, just try to think of something that's close to it, okay? Good. So first is big. Good. Next is fast. Loud. Hot. Last. Good. And now I am going to give you a word and I want you to tell me a word that is that word's antonym or opposite. Again, try to get as close as possible, but if you're having trouble thinking of one that's an exact opposite, just try to get close, okay? The first word is cold. small, bright, wild, middle, wet, sick, light. Good. Next, I'm going to tell you a word that has multiple meanings. I want you to think of as many meanings for that word as you can. Okay? It might be a word that sounds the same but is spelled differently, or it could be a word that is spelled the exact same and said the exact same but still has a different meaning. Okay? Good. Here we go. First is rain. Your next word is light. Your next word is cell. Your next word is dessert. Your next word is ant. Your next word is beet. Your next word is hair. Your next word is no. Your next word is two. Good. Next, I'm going to give you a category, and I want you to think of at least 3 words that belong to the category. If you can think of more than 3, that's totally fine, but at least try to think of 3, okay? Your first category is colors. Your next category is months of the year. Good. Your next category is numbers. Eye colors. Fruit. Bedroom furniture. Breakfast foods. Farm animals. Weather conditions. Pets. Countries. Good. Now I am going to tell you a word, and all I want you to do is think of the first word that pops into your mind when I say that word. Okay? There's no right or wrong answer, just whatever word comes into your mind. Okay. Here's your first word. Circle. paper, tulip, grocery, bed, blonde, star, envelope, scissors, elephant, earth, symbolism, average, apple. Next, I'm going to tell you a more specific word that I want you to think of. And if you and I think of the same word, then you are out. I'm just kidding. But see if you think of a different word or the same word as the one that I think of. First, I want you to think of a country that starts with the letter R. Got it? Okay. I thought of Rwanda. So if you also thought of Rwanda, then I guess we thought of the same one. Next, I want you to think of a color that starts with the letter P. Okay, got it? I thought of pink. Next, I want you to think of a body part that starts with E. Okay, I thought of ear. Okay, I want you to think of an occupation that starts with the letter T. I thought of teacher. Okay. Next, I want you to think of, let's see, think of a vegetable that starts with the letter B. I thought of Brussels sprouts. Okay. Next, I want you to think of a movie that starts with the letter C. I thought of Captain America. I don't know if they have actually the Captain America movies. I know they have other names, but that's what I thought of. Now I want you to think of a superhero that starts with the letter S. I thought of Spider-Man. Next, I want you to think of a material that starts with the letter D. That one's kind of tricky. I thought of denim. Okay. I want you to think of a drink that starts with the letter C. I thought of a cappuccino. Okay. Last one. I want you to think of a color that makes you think of the scent, like a fruity scent. So what's a color that you associate with a fruity scent? For me, I think like a baby pink. Maybe I think that's floral. I don't know. Baby pink. That's my answer. I'm not saying it's a good answer, but that's my answer. Good. For our final activity, I'm going to tell you 2 words, and I want you to tell me which word has more letters in it. Okay? So, for example, if I told you the words television and blue, television has more letters in it. Okay? Here are your first 2 words: eyebrow and yes. Good. Here are your next 2 words: drawer and collar, like a collar of a shirt. Good. Your next 2 words are earring and boot. Good. Your next 2 words are and both. Your next 2 words are yellow and orange. Some of the ones I'm giving you are having the same number of letters, and that's okay. Your next 2 words are rug and closet. Your next 2 words are cow and giraffe. Your next 2 words are kitchen and bathroom. Your next 2 words are pig and sheep. Good. And your last 2 words are cat and mouse. Very nice. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's eyes closed word games and that they've helped your mind relax and focus a little bit. I know for me, when I'm falling asleep, my mind can be going crazy, so sometimes games like these can help me to focus a little bit. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening and sweet dreams.